Hello viewers, good morning. Welcome to ICT studio of IARE. Today we are going to have an interaction with Devamsh Sai, who got placed in Amazon with a high package. First of all, we should congratulate him on behalf of our college. Good morning, Devamsh. Welcome to ICT studio.
Thank you very much.
First of all, congratulations for getting selected in Amazon. How do you feel?
First of all, thank you very much, sir. And I feel very happy, sir, that I got such a good placement through our college. And when I received the information that I got selected, I was very surprised, and then I was very happy.
Yeah. Devamsh, how do you come to know the recruitment process of Amazon? Who informed you?
Recruitment process was through CDC, sir, through the college. Ramu, sir, has informed us about the Amazon program, sir.
Yes. You get all the placement related recruitment information from college or from any outside sources?
Mostly through college, sir. Most of the information is provided by the college through the Telegram group and other groups. And other information, few informations will be using Google and other stuff, sir.
Okay. Okay, Devamsh. Then just let us know here your experience regarding the recruitment process in Amazon. So, may I know the recruitment process in Amazon?
Yes, sir. First, there was a written assessment consisting of few questions from Linux programming and DBMS and software technologies and methodologies. All 5 questions from each section. And after the completion of written assessment, there was also one coding question in the written assessment, sir. And after the completion of the written assessment, they have given roles to different people who have scored different who have got different marks in different sections, and they've divided into 3 roles, sir: business intel engineer, data engineer, and quality assurance engineer. So I've got selected into business intel engineer, sir.
Okay, in the written test, how many questions were asked and what are the topics generally? Subjects or topics?
The topics were, as I told, database management system, Linux programming, aptitude, and one coding question, software methodologies and methodologies and its methodologies, and its testing, sir.
Totally, how many questions?
Around 30 questions, sir, and
30.
one coding question, sir.
One coding question.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, after a written test here, any interview round?
Yes, sir. There were 2 technical interview rounds, sir. The first one, both of them were in the same day, sir. And after the first round, people got eliminated and into the second round, sir. In the first round, they asked me just basic introduction, and then they asked me four coding questions, sir. And after the coding questions, then after maybe one and a half hour, we had a second TR, sir.
So, what is the difference between technical round 1 and technical round 2?
In technical round, they were just checking my coding ability, sir. They were not checking how I would communicate with them, and not most of the communication part was in the first tier, sir. In the second tier, they were very concentrated on the projects and the coding part, sir.
So, in the first interview, okay, the questions were mostly on basics of the technical.
Yes, sir. Just basic programming and few SQL queries, sir.
So, in the second round,
they were more focused on the projects I've done, sir, and very deep SQL queries, sir, like complex SQL queries.
Okay, Devamsh. Okay. Then I want to know here your preparation strategy here for written test. How did you prepare, and what are the sources you referred?
Okay. For written test, I've used a few Java T-Point websites, sir, and W3 schools and other websites. And I've prepared for like 3 or 4 days for the written assessment, because we were preparing since the placement and training started. And for the interviews, we had one week or 8 days, sir. And these 8 days I have prepared for the interviews, sir.
So, how did you exactly here? For interview also, were there any mock interviews conducted?
Yes, sir.
Or have you attended any other mock interviews?
Yes, sir. Placement and training has conducted one mock interview with ex-Amazon people, sir, or currently working in Amazon people, sir. That happened in online, and that helped me very much, sir, because the mock interview with Amazon people, they have given me a lot of feedback and how I should talk to the interviewer, and how what kind of questions I should ask the interviewer. Okay. So these mock interviews helped me a lot, sir.
So they were arranged by your college only?
Yes, sir. College.
Yes. Right. Now here, tell me your okay study plan for all this year. Did you expect here in the beginning when you joined in this college? Did you expect such type of high package
No,
job?
sir. I did not expect a package from Amazon, sir. I was expecting a medium salary, around 7 to 12 lakhs, sir. I thought I'll get a package around that, sir. But when I even when I started preparing for Amazon, so I just wanted to experience the Amazon interview process, sir, so that I can get into a different other company with a better package. But I didn't expect the Amazon at all,
So
sir.
I hope your parents are happy.
Yes, sir. They're very happy, sir.
Okay. Now here, just a little bit. Okay, background. Okay, that is in your first year, first BTech or second BTech or third BTech. So did you plan for these jobs here from the very first year or in the second year? Actually, when did you plan for preparation for these selections?
So I'm from electronics and communication engineering department, sir. So I have not focused more on programming in the first and second year. In second year, we had Python as one of the course. So I learned basics of Python, sir. Since then, I started learning Python more and more, sir. So since second year, I started programming and other stuff, sir. In third year, when the placement and training started, I started focusing more on the interview part and placement part, sir.
So even being an electronics student, ECE student, here you competed with the CSE students. First, did you feel it difficult to compete with them, or just okay, you find it easy?
Yes, sir. I found it very difficult to compete with the CSE and IT people, sir, because most of my friends are also from IT people. They have helped me a lot. Even from friends from different departments have helped me, sir. So I need to thank them very much. So they have helped me through the interview processes. They have helped me in the beginning when I didn't know how to code. So I need to be thankful for them, sir.
Yes, and so apart from these here, can you tell me any other resources that you practiced here? Have you got any certification say from
Yes,
CSE
sir.
side?
Yes, sir. I've done a few courses from Coursera and few certifications from HackerRank, sir. Python and SQL certification from HackerRank.
Yeah, right. Can you suggest any websites or video on YouTube's or any other
Yes.
resources to prepare okay at home?
For the role I got, business intel engineer, there's a YouTube channel called Data Science with Jay, sir. So that YouTube channel had many videos about business intel engineer. So that videos helped me a lot. And the website would be LeetCode and HackerRank, sir. SQL. In order to know the syntaxes of programming language, I think W3 schools is helpful in order to learn more about syntaxes. And after W3 schools, we need to start programming in different websites, CodeChef, LeetCode, HackerRank, any interview bit, any website would be fine.
So, out of these here, uh, so can a student here learn here all these basics of Python and doing projects online here? Okay, if they are really sincere.
Yes, sir, definitely. Because we had 1 year in COVID. So I started programming in the COVID through online only, sir. So most of my like practice was when I was in home, sir. So I think you can do most of the projects and most of the coding part in online, sir.
Right.
But you need a few people to motivate you, sir. Definitely. When you're with friends, I think that would be helpful because you'll be in a group of people, a group of like-minded people. So I think like doing it with along with each other would help you a lot, sir.
Yes, that is when you are at home and you had a group.
Yes, sir.
So
So
encouraged each other and helped motivated each other like
yes, sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right.
So we were joining a Discord server, sir, and every day we used to solve at least one problem along with each other. So that helped me in this journey, sir.
So what about your training? Okay, in CDC.
Training in CDC was very good, sir. The programming part was very good. I got selected into Super 100 and then into Smart Interviews, sir. So Smart Interviews helped me a lot, and even the aptitude class and English class, we had jam sessions, mock interviews, and group discussions. We had almost everything we prepared since the placement and training started, sir. So I think that was very helpful, sir.
So in CDC they cover all areas
Yes, sir. Most of
which
the
are
areas.
required for placements.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely. We had graph theory and DBMS. All the areas will be covered, sir.
Right. And regarding your daily activity. So can I ask you here, average here, how many hours did you spend on preparation for these placements or gaining technical knowledge, especially related to IT sector?
Yes, sir. As I told, I'm from EC, so in the first year I didn't focus much on the programming side, sir. Since second year, maybe I've practiced like one or two problems daily, so that helped me. But since the placement and training started, maybe 1 hour each day, sir. But that also depends.
Only focus on this IT
IT
programs.
yes, sir. IT programs, sir. But when we got the call for interview, when I got shortlisted into the business engineer role, I think I've like focused more on more since then, sir. That 8 or 7 days, I focused more on the interview part and programming part and SQL part, sir.
So here, Devamsh, most of your engineering students, or maybe your friends, are all technical graduates say, so we don't have time here for preparation because we are busy with academics and we are busy with placements like that. So, but they say here we don't have time. So, how did you manage time here for preparation?
Yes, sir. Manage time. I think daily one problem won't take much time, sir. And when, as I've already told, when a group, sir, when they are doing 5 problems a day and you're doing only 2 problems a day, then you feel like doing 3 more problems a day. So I think that helps. Being in a group of like people who solve more and people who do a lot of hard work motivates you also to do some hard work, sir. So I think that helps me a lot.
So, you mean here they have to work here on solving problems daily here, at least 3 to 4 problems,
Yes, sir.
or at least 2 to 3.
One problem a day will be very efficient, sir. I think. But during the when the interview is going to happen, I think you'll have to work more instead of one problem. So when we had only 8 days, I think I did like 4 hours, sir, every day. So that helped
Yeah,
me.
average 4 hours.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Average.
okay, right. So, yeah, did you aim at placements or from the beginning? What was your aim? Okay, for government job or any gate or IES or placements only?
Nothing as such, sir. I thought if I get a good package, then I'll go through the placement and training. And if not, then I thought I'll maybe go do a further study, sir.
Okay. So, apart from this, yeah, may I know your other co-curricular activities? Just have you spent your time completely in the preparation, or you participated in the co-curricular activities also?
Yes, sir. I participated in few hackathons conducted by our colleagues, sir. Lexicon, sir. And I did not focus much on the programming side since the beginning, sir. As I told, from second year, I focused on the programming side. And in third year, maybe I focused due to placement and training session started, and seeing other people do very work hard. So I try to work hard, sir.
Other than technical side,
Yes.
yeah, I'm asking you. Other curricular activities, sports, games, or cultural activities. Have you here participated in any area?
I
Yeah,
played.
did
I
you
played chess, sir.
spend your leisure time in those?
Yes, sir. I definitely play a few video games, sir. And I used to play chess a lot, sir, in the COVID time. After the COVID, I just I didn't play much, but now I play video games, sir. That's it.
Okay. So, besides this, so what is your opinion about the role of communication skills or language or soft skills in the recruitment process?
I think communication skills and soft skills are very important in the interview process, at least, sir. Some of the companies will use group discussions and jam sessions, but in Amazon we had TR, sir. In TR also, we'll be asked behavioral questions, sir. So I think soft skills and communication. They in the first year they focus more on the communication skills and soft skills, sir, and along with the coding part. But in the second year, it was more on the coding side, sir. So communication skills are really important, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Devamsh, I want to know your ultimate goal.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think maybe I'll try for a better package, sir. This is definitely a very good package, but I'll definitely try to get a maybe a higher package. I'll try to get a higher package. But I'm very happy with the package I got right now, sir.
Okay. Now here, okay, we should give you okay, importance to your background also here, because most of our viewers want to know your family background or support. Yeah, what is your father and
My
mother?
father is a contractor, sir, and
Yeah.
my mother was a teacher, but now she's a homemaker.
Yeah.
So I come from a middle class family, and I do not have any people already in the IT field, sir. So I think I've started in the IT field
So
myself, sir.
you got good support. I think you got good support from your parents.
Yes, sir. They
Yeah.
definitely supported me, but
So-
not anything from the IT side, sir. So normal
Okay,
moral
because
support.
okay,
Yes, sir.
moral support
Yes, sir. Moral support
and
I
giving
definitely
you
have.
a room and support.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I had a room. They would not disturb me even when I'm studying at night.
So you should thank them. You
I
should
should-
have
I should definitely-
gratitude for
yes,
to
sir.
your parents.
I should definitely thank them. I thank all of my friends and my family members, sir.
Okay, even convey my congratulations
Yes, sir.
to your parents also.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Devamsh. Thank you for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you very much.
And before finally here, can you give your advice here to your juniors or your peers who are looking for a job with a high package before closing this session?
Yes, sir. I would like ask them to focus more along with other people, sir. So when you're in a group, you'll be, as I've told, if they are doing 5 problems a day and you're doing 2 problems a day, then you'll motivate yourself to do more 3 problems a day. So I think being a good group where they'll motivate you and they'll help you a lot, and you'll also help them a lot. So you'll like subside each other and maybe start from the beginning itself, sir. So that would help you a lot. If you'll start in the beginning itself, then programming side you'll be a pro, and the communication skills anyway you can start in the second or third years, and the placement and training team also helps you a lot. So I think that would be sufficient, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Devamsh. I hope your advice to your juniors helps. Okay,
Yes, sir.
helps them a lot. And thank you for giving this opportunity to have an interview with you.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you, Devamsh. Let us start.
Hello everyone, my name is Devamsh Sai and I'm from EC, and I'm here to give my interview experience through Amazon. The selection process and return assessment consists of 5 questions from computer networks and 5 questions from software testing and its methodologies. DBMS 5 questions, algorithms 5 questions, and data structures 5 questions. 5 questions from pseudocodes and a few questions on aptitude. And there's only one coding question, which is very easy and medium. And based on this performance, they'll be giving you a role depending upon the marks you get in each like different sections. They'll give you a data engineer or business intel engineer or a quality assurance engineer role. I was selected for the business intel engineer role. Then after a week or maybe 8 days, you'll be having the technical round. They'll be giving you a schedule and technical round and technical round 2. After the technical round 1, people get eliminated, and the people who got selected in the TR1 will go to the TR2. In my technical round, I had basic self-introduction, and then after the self-introduction, they have asked me a few questions on data warehousing and DBMS concepts, and a few questions from big data concepts. And after the questions were over, we went to the coding part, and there were two Python questions and 2 SQL questions, out of which Python questions are easy to medium level, and SQL questions, one was easy, and one was also the second one was also easy only. But after the second question was completed, they've given me suggestions on how to optimize the code, and they've given me hints on how to optimize the code. And these are the questions. Given an array of integer and number x, find the smallest subarray with sum greater than the given value, and code for happy number, simple while loop, and that solves the question. And asked to write a query to get the alternate records from the table. So this is a very easy question. This is a basic question, and asked to write a query that will count the number of unique customers and average sales amount. This is a bit complex than the previous SQL query, but this you can solve. Like if you look at the table and you can you can solve the question easily. And after solving, they've asked me questions on how to optimize it more and how to find the average of each person's sales. So this was a bit tricky, but I could solve it with the hint they have given. And after the TR1 ends, they'll be sending you to the they'll be sending the information about the TR2, and you'll be having maybe 1 or 1.5 hour, depending upon the TR1, and you'll be having a TR2. And then when the TR2 started, they focus more on the projects which I've done. And after the projects, the interviewer has asked me more and more questions on big data concepts. Even though you'll not be able to answer a few questions, that'll be okay. If you'll answer like most of the questions and skip maybe a 2 or 3, then that is fine. And they asked me many questions on big data concepts on TR2 and data warehousing, data mining, ETL. A few questions from these concepts also. And the interviewer has also asked about the usage of database in my project and how I would load up a database in a Python or any other programming language. So we had to answer that question. I had to answer that question also. And after the questions ended, there were no programming questions in the TR2, and there were only 3 SQL queries and one question, which is the difference between union and union and all, which I had to explain, which I had to write on the link they've given me. 3 questions. The interviewer has asked me to solve the 3 questions in 20 minutes, and one of the questions was hard question, and I was not able to solve it. I only told the approach and given the solution, which I thought was okay. But I knew that was not the solution. But the interviewer just looked at my approach and he said it was okay. And the other 2 questions are easy level questions. And after the coding part ended, the interviewer has asked me the behavioral question on leadership principle, dive deep, and asked me when I had to dive deep in one of my project or in my past experience. So I had to give him an example. And after one of the example, he has also asked any other experience on when you had to dive deep for your in your life or in your past experience. So I had to give him another other example. So I asked, like, I would suggest you to like prepare for the leadership principles, focus on the leadership principles, have at least one example for each leadership principle, which would help you a lot in the interview round, because most of the Amazon people, like Amazon interviews, include at least one behavioral question that is from the leadership principle. And I asked the interviewer when he asked me if you have any questions. I asked him about the BI role and what are the traits you expect in a BI role. So he had answered. I'd asked the same question in both TR1 and TR2. After this, the technical round ended. Experience with CDC helped me like improve my skills and my programming skills a lot. I'm from EC, so I had no like very good programming skills since my first year. I had focused like I started programming in my second year when I had Python for the subject in the semester. So I started programming in that semester, and the mock test conducted both online and offline was very helpful by the CDC. And we had jam sessions, we had group discussions, which helped me a lot. The mock interview conducted by like ex-Amazon person, which who had took my interview, that was really helpful, and he has given me many ways to answer a different question. And if you're not able to answer, he has suggested me that you could drink some water. Like, you could ask the interviewer if you can drink some water, and you'll get 30 seconds spare time, which you can recollect the data, like recollect the information. So that helped me a lot. I even used this trick in the second interview where I felt panicked, and I used this trick and like maybe recollected some information. And also after in the placement and training, I got selected in the smart interviews, and which helped me a lot, like to enhance my programming skills. So smart interviews helped me a lot. The advice to juniors would be like, For example, I was not from the CSIT side, so even though I got selected, so don't feel low if you're not in the CSIT. Maybe you can crack it, maybe you won't, but feel like don't feel so low. Um, and everybody has a different path and journey. I was not selected in any of the companies till now, and then suddenly I got selected in Amazon. So don't feel low when you're not getting selected in companies. You'll get your chance, and you'll get your definitely a good package. And I would suggest you to improve more in the areas which you are not focusing on, and which you're already an excel like a pro in a particular area. Then stop focusing on that area and focus more on the area which you're not pro, and do few certifications in HackerRank and Coursera, which would build your resume, and try to solve more problems on LeetCode, HackerRank, and Coursera. Interview bit any of the website you prefer, and try to solve in all the websites at least like few problems, so that you'll get used to the compiler and different compilers. So I would say all the very best to you. Thank you very much.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.